Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up Wednesday. This week I'm going to step down from a preachy topic and talk maybe a little bit about industry sectors and opportunities. Now, many of the folks who work for us have performed work on wind energy projects for us, primarily onshore wind, meaning on land. The big emerging industry that's coming, especially on the eastern seaboard, is going to be offshore wind. And when you work on a wind farm, it's very common that you're going to be climbing wind turbine generators. Just so you know, term is wind turbine generator, not windmill, not turbines or turbines. It's wind turbine generator. That's the industry spec name for it. But regardless, if you want to go do a wind energy project onshore or offshore, what are some things that you need to have? And the first thing I want to say is you can't just go climb a turbine. You must have training to do so, and that training must be recognized, and oftentimes that training has an expiration within 2 years. Now, generally the training we put our folks through is a minimum of 3 days and as much of 5 days training, the ultimate being Global Wind Organization GWO training, which includes working at heights, rescue, first aid, many other topics. So ultimately, if you want to climb, there's some things you need to consider. Number one, you've got to be fit for duty. You got to be fit to climb, meaning that you have to have a mental ability to climb. Many people have a fear of heights. I'm one of them. I don't really like to climb, but you've got to be able to physically and mentally climb. And it may not seem like a lot to climb 300, 330 feet straight up a ladder vertically, but it is brutal on the body. So you must be able physically to climb. And then oftentimes the OEM, the wind turbine manufacturers such as GE or Nordex or Siemens Gamesa, may have a weight requirement that you have to meet or you cannot exceed. And I would say a rule of thumb is about 260 pounds, because once you put on your fall protection equipment and your tools and everything else, you're likely going to be closer to that 300-pound range. So ultimately, you got to be fit for duty. That will be determined at training, and you've got to be trained and certified before you can climb. And part of that training, again, is self-rescue. You need to be able to self-rescue down in the event that something happens. And all of our people carry a self-rescue kit up tower with them. So hopefully that's interesting. If you want to learn more about wind industry and wind energy and how you might be able to work in safety on one of those projects, then by all means, reach out to our recruiting department and drop us a comment. We'll answer any questions you may have. Thanks, and we'll see you next Wednesday.